Hello, my darlings. I hope you're doing great. So today I am behind the camera, and that is because I'm a little bit sick. Also, we're doing a massive house clear out. Maybe I will even do a house tour for you when we're done. But today I want to make it short and sweet. And I want to share with you my current top 10 for life because I've been getting some questions about it. And the last time I've done it was like 6 or 7 months ago. So I think it's about time to do a recap. And I really tried not to include the fragrances that I included last time. Also, I did separate the videos between designer and niche, and today or tonight we are starting with niche. And this is the basket of magic. And yeah, guys, if you are already subscribed and follow me on Instagram, we can begin. So the first fragrance I want to show you, and to me this kind of is niche because they only do fragrances, and that is Haramain Royal Musk. This is my absolutely favorite clean musk of choice. This fragrance is so beautiful, guys. It's non-offensive. It's so long-lasting, so potent, but just beautiful and pure and feminine. So I really enjoy that. Also, the bottle is to die for. Quite heavy though, as I said before, so not too travel friendly, but probably I will not care and I will travel with it. But in general, this fragrance is just absolutely fantastic. I think there's no better one when it comes to that beautiful, clean floral musk. At this point, this pretty much dethroned all the Narciso Rodriguez musks in my collection. It is just beautiful. It is quite sweet. It is quite floral, kind of like clean laundry as well. So if you like that type of fragrances for a good price, I think you will be very satisfied. So that's the first one, Haramain Royal Musk from the newest collection. All right, that's our next baby. And again, I went with affordable niche, and I went with Orientica Amber Rouge instead of Baccarat Rouge or Baccarat Rouge Extrait. To me, this is the best way you can get pretty much the same fragrance for much better price. I did recently include it in Buy This Not That, my video, which you really liked, so I'm very happy. And yeah, I strongly stand by what I said. This is absolutely amazing. Super long lasting, super duper. I think you can see my face in the fragrance mirror, which is not the best look, but that's okay. Yeah, super long lasting, super potent, super great sillage. So you don't really find any differences between the projection and performance with Baccarat Rouge. So that's amazing because, you know, you cannot, again, beat the price of this. It's so good. And I use it way more than I use Baccarat at the moment. Probably because I'm also stingy. But yeah, if I were to choose my top 10 for life with that Baccarat DNA, I think I would go for this one because the bottle is pretty amazing. It's so beautiful, and the scent is the same as Baccarat Extrait. So yeah, guys, even though the note structure I saw online is more like the original Baccarat, this one is way sweeter, is way more dense, so it kind of reminds me way more of the Extrait than the original Baccarat. So yes, that is Orientica Amber Rouge. I hope it still can be considered niche because, like, where else can I put it? Like, they do not do anything else but fragrances. They're not designer. So yeah, it's here. So that is my Baccarat of choice, Orientica Amber Rouge. Fantastic one. All right, guys, now we can move on to like proper niche, and I am back at it. Can you believe it? Killian Love, Don't Be Shy. So I was like almost out of my bottle, and I actually refilled it with a refill that I had. And it turned out that my refill is a very old batch. So I have the ultimate marshmallow caramel honeysuckle goodness in here, guys, and I am pretty much obsessed back again. And this fragrance just makes me so happy. I love it so much more, this old version, than the current one, because the current one is way more orange blossom. This one is, you know, that caramelly, marshmallowy, honeysuckle. It's just very sweet and dense, and it lasts so good on me. And at this point, I think in my last top 10 for life, I mentioned Sintra by Memo instead of this one, but yeah, this time around, I'm back in love with love. Honestly, it is just so good, and I'm so lucky that I managed to have that old batch and I didn't even know about it. So yeah, guys, the current version is still pretty good. It's a little bit too orange blossom for me, so this one is way better in my opinion, so I'm gonna cherish it, but also I'm gonna use it to death, because fragrances are here to be enjoyed, right? So yes, that is my number 3 when it comes to top 10 for life niche edition, Love from Kilian. And what do we have next? Oh guys, this is a new one, but I am here for it, and that is Ooh La La from Teo Cabanel. Guys, this is so good. This kind of reminds me of Killian's Rolling in Love, you know, stuff like that. A little bit irisy, a little bit powdery. It's quite nutty as well. It is sweet. It is very feminine. It is just everything. Although I'm not the biggest fan of all those, you know, powdery iris fragrances, this one just blows my mind. I do actually really like Killian's Rolling in Love, but I think this one is similar enough. However, it has way better performance and longevity. It's super potent, and of course you get 100 ml, and I recently reviewed the whole brand, so check it out. But for me, Ooh La La, I could put so much more in here for my top 10 from the brand, but I think this is the one that I'm currently the most obsessed with. So here it is, Ooh La La from Teo Cabanel. It does have hazelnut, it has some iris, I think, as I said, saffron. So it's a very interesting combination, and on the skin it just smells so sexy and so feminine. It's amazing. So that would be like my date night fragrance, or, you know, just a seductive one. So that is Ooh La La from Teo Cabanel. And here we already have 4 fragrances, so we are going into number 5, and I think this is gonna be the only one that I am repeating from my last video, because I just couldn't, guys. I'm sorry, I couldn't. So I could not mention it. You know I love it so much, and that is Silky Woods from Goldfield and Banks. And I have here something that's quite similar, but still, this to me is just unbeatable. I know not everybody loves it, but to me this is one of the best heavy woody vanilla fragrances that ever existed. It's a perfect fragrance to mix with others. You can kind of even mix it with Love Don't Be Shy or even Ooh La La. I think it will still work. This is how versatile this fragrance is. It's very strong, very potent, super long lasting. It will give you so many compliments, and every time I go out, I either wear it or at least consider wearing it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really love it. I don't want to be without it. It is a fragrance that if I ran out, or if something happens to it, God forbid, I would just run out and get it again. So Silky Woods is a fantastic one. I adore it, and it's a great one. It's my top fragrance for life. So that is that. Let's put it right here, why not? Next, we've got Ce Soir from BDK, and I was actually debating between this one and Sunset Hour from Goldfield and Banks, which I also have and reviewed many times. But for some reason, what is this here? Is it dust? No way. Oh my god. Anyways, for some reason, even though they are slightly similar, I do admit, BDK Ce Soir gives me that, oh my god, when I smell it. You know what I mean? And Sunset Hour, even though it's absolutely beautiful, kind of gives me less of that euphoria, so to speak. And Ce Soir is just like so yummy. It is fruity, spicy, peppery. It is just so good. And on me, it does last very well. So I cannot complain. Actually, this one was a very kind gift from the brand. They never do collabs, or almost never. And after they saw my review of their fragrances, they sent it to me. So I'm super duper happy and so grateful. And I cherish this fragrance so much. I love it. I love it, and I love so much from the brand that it was quite hard to choose. But again, this one just gives me euphoric ecstasy and just, oh, like ooh la la when I smell it. You know what I mean? I love wearing it. It's sexy, it's fun, it's flirty. It's gonna be perfect for spring and summer. I cannot wait to go on vacation and wear it there. So that is Ce Soir. Next, what do we have next? Okay, this is an expensive one, and I'm really sorry, but I cannot be without it, guys. This is Siberian Rose from Fragrance de Bois, and that is the only tuberose fragrance that I have mentioned in this video, and that's the only one I chose, because if I were to choose the only tuberose in this world that I want to keep forever, it kind of would be this one. And even though it's so expensive, it's actually ridiculous, the price. I love it so much, guys. It is so beautiful. It's smooth. It is just actually, let me remind myself of it, because I just cannot. Oh my god, amazing, just amazing. It is just a little bit I don't want to say powdery. It's like smooth and creamy, a little bit like suede-y, but in the best way possible. It does have rose, but it's very, very faint. It's mainly a tuberose bubblegummy fragrance, but not too bubblegummy. It's like super refined, super sophisticated. It lasts very well on the skin, so it makes me happy, because not all super expensive fragrances last as long as we would like them to last. And this one is perfect. So I would pay the price again for Siberian Rose. I think it's worth it. You know, I always try to find better and less expensive alternatives, but this one, unfortunately, there's none other like this one. So yeah, I had to include it in here. It's fantastic. So that is Siberian Rose from Fragrance du Bois. And what do we have next? Next, I have a fragrance which I wouldn't say this is a niche brand, but every store online considers this niche. So I'm just gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna show you what I have here. So my ultimate summer fragrance is currently Bohoboco Sea Salt Caramel. Guys, this is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, this bottle cap is velvet. Of course, it sheds everywhere, so yeah, be aware of that. To all my OCD friends, I'm sure you feel me. Sea Salt Caramel is absolutely fantastic. I think this is my favorite from the brand, even though they have many beautiful fragrances and very unique ones, so check them out definitely. But Sea Salt Caramel to me is this ultimate caramelly, marine, slightly like, you know, that coconutty, tropical floral vibe here. And it beats any other solar, so to speak, sandy solar coconutty fragrance on the market. It is so unique, very strong, so beautiful. I just cannot. And it doesn't have a bad price, actually. You can get it for around $90 or something like that. If I'm counting correctly from my currency to dollars. But yeah, I think it's around about that. So in general, it's absolutely beautiful, very long lasting. If you love those marine sea-like notes and caramel, you're gonna love it. It does have quite a bit of tropical flower touches in here, so it's just so good. It's just a perfect combination for summer. If you like sweet and slightly salty, you're gonna love it. So yeah, that is Bohoboco. Next, we've got the only Kurkdjian in here, in this video. I promised not to show it too much, so that's the only one I had to choose. I had to show it here. Of course, it's Satin Moon, and that is because there's really nothing like it on the market. And if I want this perfect rose oud combination, I go for this one. I know it's always gonna give me compliments. It's always gonna shine in the crowd, no matter the weather. I wore it in summer, I wore it in winter, and it just performs beautifully. It's definitely a heavy vanilla based fragrance, so you know, to me it's on feminine side. Actually, I know many men wear it, but to me it's definitely feminine leaning. Maybe it's just my opinion, but yeah, I love it. It's so potent, guys, and so long lasting. Massive compliment getter. So yeah, it has to be here because it's beautiful, and that's my, I think, only oud of choice. I know that Silky Woods also has oud, but it's not really like, you know, very prominent. It's more like woody in general. It's not oudy that much, you know what I mean? And this is that typical rose oud. So yeah, Silky Woods, it's more like vanilla wood, and this is like rose oud vanilla. Does it make sense even? I hope so, but yeah. Anyways, it had to be here. It's my top 10 for life. I love it, and I have to have it always. So that is for Francis Kurkdjian. And next we've got, of course, some Navitus here, because it's definitely one of my favorite niche brands. And this time I chose Soi Exclusive because I really am digging it at the moment. They are changing the bottles slightly, but I think Soi Exclusive stays the same. Guys, I do have a discount code still active, so do use it until it's valid, so you can get this beauty. This one is gourmand heaven. It has coffee, it has marshmallows, if I'm not mistaken. It is just so pretty. It has some citruses as well. It's just a beautiful dark sweet combination. It's heavenly. It is just heavenly. I love the embrace, but at the moment I'm definitely more into Soi Exclusive for some reason. I really love sniffing it, and I love wearing it as well. So yeah, Soi Exclusive is definitely on my top 10 for life niche edit. So yeah, that is that. And next we have my favorite rose of the moment, and that is none other but Initio Atomic Rose. And as you may have noticed already, because we have only one more fragrance to go, there is no Delina or Delina Exclusive, and that is because if I were to choose the only rose that, you know, has that vibe, I would definitely go with Atomic Rose over Delina. Even though I love Delina Exclusive, and I'm already crying inside that I didn't mention it in this video, I just don't want to be too repetitive, and I think actually Initio Atomic Rose is the best one you can get out of the three. I mean Delina, the Delina Exclusive, and this. It's very potent, it's darker, it's deeper, but it's still sweet, and it still has that same exact rose that Delina has. So it's just very intoxicating and just amazing. Just amazing. To me, very feminine. It might lean a little bit Middle Eastern for you, for some of you, but for me, it is just perfect. So yeah, super potent fragrance with amazing compliment factor, beautiful bottle. I love it. So I this time chose it over the Linas. So there you have it. That is this. And next, last but not least, we've got this booger. And that is Laya from Naima. And this is a brand from Kuwait. And even though I hate the shipping, I hate the customs, I think it's still worth it. This is the most beautiful vanilla ever. It's powdery, it is deep, very sweet, almost like slightly edible. It is just beautiful. Some might say it's quite similar to Silky Woods again, but to me Silky Woods is way more woody. This one is powdery vanilla. I think the hassle with shipping and stuff is actually worth it. This is just how beautiful and potent it is. And I really want to get more from the brand this month. I hope I'm gonna get it very soon, which will probably arrive like in May. But that's okay. Because yeah, I think you guys deserve more reviews from the brand, because I know that Laya is already sold out. I'm guessing why. Do you know why? Leave me a comment below to all of you who purchased Laya already. Because I see it's sold out for a month now. So thank you very much, guys. I cannot even get a backup now. But as soon as it's back in stock, I'm gonna get Laya, and I'm gonna get Oriental Musk, I think it's called, and Chateau Rouge. So yeah, you can expect some more Naima reviews. I really love the brand, even though their customer service is not the best. I love the brand, even though, you know, that's that. So Laya is just fantastic. And that is it, my darlings. This is the whole top. I don't even know if it's actually 10. I think it's 11 or 12. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Of course I screwed this up. Like, could you ever expected me to do it properly? Of course not. Of course I always have more than I intended to, right? But this is my list of top niche for life currently. Of course, guys, this changes all the time. You know me, I test more perfumes, I get more perfumes, and all that shebang. So, you know, I can fall in love with something that I'm gonna purchase in a month, and that list can change. But at this point, I am absolutely obsessed with these 12 fragrances. They're exquisite. For Navitus, I have discount code, so don't forget about that. And yeah, guys, absolutely lovely collection. I highly recommend you check all of them out. Really, if you like beautifully blended fragrances that are super long lasting, you should definitely check them out, all of them. So yes, everything will be linked below as per usual. I love you guys, and see you in my next one. Bye!